We are days away from the deadline to get statewide proposals on the November ballot, but the three groups we've been telling you about now say their measures won't make it.
That includes the proposal to repeal Senate Bill 1, the college overhaul bill, which is set to go into effect tomorrow. Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout spoke with the organizations about what happened and what happens next.
Nearly 200,000 signatures, but not nearly enough.
Tough barrier to fight.
Public education advocates have fallen short 50,000 signatures, aiming to get a referendum on the ballot to repeal Senate Bill 1, a controversial higher education overhaul bill. The effort was led by a small grassroots organization made up of Youngstown State professors like Dr. Krishana Jackson-Letwich. To get a repeal on the ballot, they needed 250,000 valid signatures. And the group had no money, no backing from statewide or national education groups, or paid canvassers, which she says was their problem.
It shouldn't take millions of dollars to fight democracy.
State Senator Jerry Serino sponsored the massive bill, which focuses on what he calls free speech, banning public universities in Ohio from having diversity initiatives, preventing bias in the classroom, and limiting how controversial topics can and can't be taught.
Produce better students who know how to think and analyze and come to their own conclusions.
He told us Thursday that he isn't surprised the effort failed because he says the bill is good policy.
They couldn't be more detached from reality in terms of what needs to be done to make Ohio's higher ed the very best.
But SB 1 wasn't the only everyday group that couldn't get on the ballot.
Huge undertaking.
Beth Blackmar helped create a coalition of homeowners hoping to put a constitutional amendment on the November ballot that would eliminate property taxes. Her team didn't even try to submit, knowing they weren't near the number they needed. But a month ago, she told us that the proposal didn't have to reach the ballot.
It does help to push us.
Since Blackmar's amendment, lawmakers have been proposing more property tax relief bills.
This is a win-win.
She says strategy has to come into play when getting something proposed statewide.
Is this indicative of the challenges that regular people face when trying to access the ballot?
I think Ohio makes it as difficult as possible.
Now, Citizens for Property Tax Reform still plans to put an amendment on the ballot in 2026. The petition to end qualified immunity, which would take away public officials and police's protection from civil lawsuits, is also now waiting until 26. Jackson-Letwich says this isn't the end for them either.
If we got this on the ballot, we would overturn it.
At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trout reporting.